Welcome back and welcome to my August book haul. I have some books to show you that I have been sent, I have some books that I have bought, and I have some books that I have won as well, which is yeah, a bit different this month. I feel like I've accrued a lot of stuff. My pile of books to share in this haul has been multiplying. I also have a few bits of Bookish merch as usual. I did 2 unboxings. One of them has definitely already gone up, and one of them I think will probably have gone up by the time I post this, but I did my Enchanted Phantom unboxing and my Owl Crate unboxing, which I'm not going to talk about any of the stuff I got in those boxes here because you can go and watch those videos for those hauls. So let's start with the books that I was sent. So you may have seen on my Instagram live, if you're not following me on Instagram, it's always linked below. I was sent a beautiful package containing this wonderful book. So this came from Myth Machine, and this is the second book in the Moldara series by Brianne Earhart, and it is Blood of Moldara. The first book in the series is called Secrets of Moldara, so I need to try and get hold of that first book so that I can read that and then read this, but all the stuff that they sent me in the box was very exciting. This is a kind of fantasy novel. It's Lottie's been torn away from the home she's only ever known, swept up into a world that she was supposed to just be a bedtime story. It's that part there that really attracts me. But now the monsters of her childhood are real, the fate of an entire country hangs in their balance, and everyone she meets wants to use her. I won't tell you too much about it in case you want to read the series. I'm trying to not to find out too much about it because obviously it's the second book in the series. So I'm going to read the first book, so look out for news of that one. I just need to try and find it so that I can read that and then move on to book 2. Then I was contacted by an author to find out if she could send me her non-fiction novella, and it sounded right up my street, so I was only expecting an e-copy of this one, but she sent me a finished copy, so I do need to read this one. I think I might get on and read this over the weekend. I'm filming this on a Friday, and it is called Happier Thinking by Lana Grace Reaver, and it's basically about changing the way you think and just tips for that, and it begins with a little hello. I'm not the happiest person. I don't always have a smile on my face. I don't wake up feeling full of joy. So this is about what I can do to share with you some of the things that really have helped me lift my mood and think happier. So I'm looking forward to reading that one, and I will let you know how I get on with that one, because obviously I will be able to judge straight away if I have got happier thinking or not. Then Quirk Books sent me a very exciting book which I have been wanting to kind of get my hands on and read for a while now. I've seen other people receiving it, so I was very excited to read this one, and that is Girls Resist, a guide to activism, leadership and starting a revolution. And I believe this is aimed at the middle grade market rather than, well, sort of middle grade moving into YA rather than the adult market, and it says this book is for girls who have something to say, for girls who have something to get off their chests, for girls who are ready to use their voices and slash through injustice. This book is for girls who want to live boldly, who have a red hot fire deep down in their gut, who are smart enough to be mad and bold enough to demand change. This book is for girls who have had enough of inequity, who believe in a world where all are treated fairly, who care deeply about their rights and the rights of others. And it just sounds amazing. It's got some different layouts of pages, different diagrams and things like that, and also it came with stickers. So I'm very excited to read this one. I imagine that this will be on my September TBR because I want to get to it soon. Then another book I was sent from a publisher. This one, sorry, the ones that I've mentioned I believe are all already available, and this one is no exception, because I was sent this one It probably left the UK before this book was published. However, I did not get it until after it had been published. So this one is on my August TBR. So by the time this video goes up, I will have read this book. But it is Bad Twins by Rebekah Chance. Rebekah Chance is the queen of bonkbusters, and everything that I've read by her has been just a jolly good time. I've enjoyed reading her novels. Probably my favourite one of hers is Mile High, but I also liked her slightly Christmassy one, which was called Bad Angels. That's right. So yeah, this one, I haven't even read the blurb of this one because I kind of want to go in a little bit blind to it. But it is adult fiction. There's going to be some really decent sex scenes in here and some outrageous behaviour. So I am looking forward to reading this one. And as I say, it is on my August TBR. So by the time that this video goes up, I believe I will have read it. But yeah, Bad Twins, so excited. It's so nice to be able to haul things and show you how excited I am about all of these books. Then I won a giveaway on Instagram with, I believe, Henry Holt books. Yes, I had to double check that then. Won a giveaway on Instagram to receive 4 of their debut novels, and they came so quickly in the post. After I'd won it, they came so quickly. I was so excited to have them. So you, again, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me haul all these. As soon as I get anything in the mail, I show you on Instagram, so make sure you are following me so you can see updates on all of these. The first one is Suicide Club by Rachel Heng, and this says a novel about living, which is interesting because it's called Suicide Club. Again, I don't know an awful lot about some of these, but all of these books I've seen friends of mine on Instagram raving about, so I'm excited to read them, and they are all debuts, and these are all finished copies because I believe these are all out now. But yeah, I will leave links below so that you can click and find out what they're all about. Then the second book was The Parking Lot Attendant by Nafkote Tamirat. This one is just deliciously, I just like the feel of the cover on this one. It's almost like vinyl, and it also looks good naked. I like this one. It's got the kind of metallic gold, almost rose gold, and then there's a yellow book. So when I'm reading that one without the dust jacket on, it will still look really good because it's bright yellow. And this is quite a short one as well. Yeah, this is just over 200 pages. So I'm looking forward to reading more physical books, and I'm excited to read, as I say, all of these because I've seen amazing things about them on Instagram. Then I got sent The #1 Chinese Restaurant, which I've seen people raving about all over the place, not just on Instagram. I've seen amazing book displays and windows of this one as well. This one is by Lillian, and as I say, I'll leave a link below so that you can go and check out and find out what it's all about. This one is also quite beautiful, and has, as the end papers, a family tree, which is exciting, and is this gorgeous colour on the outside as well. It's almost the same, but not quite. Yes. It's always important to know what a book looks like naked as well. And then the next one is the Comedown, which has this like electric-y neon vibe to it. I think this might be set historically. Yeah, it's set in Cleveland. I'm not sure when it's set. It looks like it might be set in the past, but yeah, again, this has got this like vinylness to it. Can you hear that? Yes. And again, this is a debut novel. I'll leave a link to it below so that you can find out what it's all about, because these books are kind of, I want to go into not knowing an awful lot about them. Then some books that I was sent by my mum, because she's been to some book events in the UK recently and got me some books signed. The first book is one from an event that we went to together and she read, and then she's passed it back to me to read, and that is The Wisdom of Sally Redshoes by Ruth Hogan. We went to an event with her in May hosted by Chorleywood Bookshop right before I flew back to Denver, and it was a lovely evening, and I heard all about this book. It's got a little teaser on the back here. It says, "The rocking horse is all that's left. I waited a year exactly, 366 days. It was a leap year that year, and then I cleared the room." And the cover, like with her first novel, has all clues to things that go on inside the book. So we've got like the graveyard angel and the life ring and the disco ball and of course the red shoes, and Ruth Hogan was wearing red shoes at the event. So she sent this back to me because she's read it, and I have a review that she posted on my blog as well, so I will leave that linked below. Then she went to an event with Lindsey, Kelk, Paige, Toon and Giovanna Fletcher. So she got me some books signed there. She got me a copy of Some Kind of Wonderful by Giovanna Fletcher signed, because I read and loved this one. I love the colour of the end pages and the fact that it matches the little quote at the top there, and the author name on the front I think is fabulous. So yes, she got this signed for me. So now I have a signed copy of it. I think this was probably my favourite Giovanna Fletcher novel. As I say, I'll leave a link to my review down below. And then I don't know why I never got a copy of this signed when I was in the UK, because I did meet this author a couple of times when I was back in the UK, but she got my proof copy of 5 Years From Now by Paige Toon signed for me at the event, and I did make a video all about this one, reviewing this one, and so I will link that up here. And she signed that there. And then of course she got me a signed copy of 1 in a Million by Lindsey, Kelk, which I pre-ordered on ebook and spoke about on here and reviewed, and now I have a signed copy of it to go with all my other signed Lindsey Kelk novels. I'm going to have to expand my signed shelves, I think. I did have a request for a bookshelf tour, so once I have sorted out my signed shelves, I will be filming another bookshelf tour, because obviously bookshelves change and grow, so even though I do have one on this channel already, I will film another one. But yes, this novel is amazing. Again, I will leave a link down to that one below, and I have reviewed it, of course, so that will be linked in the description box if you want to hear my thoughts. And then this one actually my mum sent me, but should have been in the pile of sent by publishers, because Avon sent me a copy of the full collection of the Ottercombe series by Bella Osborne. This one was released as 4 different serialized short novellas, and I read them. I did read 3 of them pretty much back to back. I think I read episodes 1, 2 and 3 back to back, so I've almost read the entire novel, and then I waited for episode 4 to come out. But this is about what is she called? Daisy, who returns to Ottercombe, the picturesque Devon town where her mother died when she was a girl. She has plans to leave as soon as her great uncle's funeral is over, but great uncle Reg has other ideas. He has left Daisy a significant inheritance, an old building in state of disrepair, but to get it she must stay in Ottercombe for 12 whole months. And it's about what Daisy decides to do with this building, and how she's accepted into the community, and how her attitude changes, and how that helps the people around her have an attitude change as well. And yeah, I really recommend this one. And this is, all of these, as I say, are already out, so I will leave a link to my review of all of them. I also have some extracts that I shared on my blog, so I will leave those linked down below as well. But yes, I enjoyed this one, and it's nice to have a bind up of the full novel as well. Then I have some books that I bought myself. I have my book that I got from Book of the Month Club, and that is Goodbye Paris by Anstey Harris. It's really bad, I keep rhyming it. This one is already out in the US, and this is the US cover and title. The UK edition is not out until January. I believe it's January the 10th in the UK, and is called The Truths and Triumphs of Grace Atherton, and same author name, but yes, this is already out in the US, and I love this one, and I have posted my review of this one. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to film a review for on here, because I'm quite happy to do that. But other than that, I will leave my review link down below, and obviously the link to order this one as well. And I do like this edition as well. It's got super noisy outside. That's wonderful, isn't it? Wonderful. And then a book that I bought yesterday, because I was listening to this one on audiobook, and my lovely friend Hayley saw me listening to it on audiobook, and this audiobook download was inspired by Kelly from a Love of Books group, who you should follow her on Instagram because she does great Insta stories. This one, yeah, Hayley saw that I was reading it. I said that I downloaded my copy from the library, and you will have seen this one in my About a Books vlog and wrap up as well, and that is The Future of Us, which is by Carolyn, Mackler and Jay Asher. I obviously discovered Jay Asher like everybody else through 13 Reasons Why, and then Carolyn Mackler, you may remember I read her The Earth, My Butt and Other Big Round Things, as well as The Universe is Expanding and So Am I, and talked about those books in my plus size diversity in books video, which I will link up here, because I really loved her books. And so I was intrigued to read a book by the two of them, because I've liked both these authors separately. So you'll hear more thoughts on that in my About a Books wrap up video, which probably will already be up by the time this one is posted as well. Then a pre-order I got that took a little while to come. I ordered it through the book depository because I wanted to pre-order the UK cover of this novel. I have made a video talking about this, so I will leave that linked up here, and that is You Meet Everything by Catherine Isaac. This cover is like a combination of the UK cover and the US cover mixed together, because the US cover basically looks like this and the UK cover looks like this, but well, it's right behind me here. It looks like this, but with green and red ribbons. Sorry, I'm really distracted by that music now. So, you know, helpful people. So yeah, I pre-ordered this one because I have lots of different versions of this book, and I wanted to have the UK paperback version, so I ordered it from the book depository, and here it is, and it's glorious. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll already have seen this one because I already posted it on there because I love it. And then I went to an author event. As I'm filming this, it was last night, but you can see my stack of books has got really high here. I got a copy of the book at the event. I bought a copy of the book at the event. And again, I talked about this book in my plus size diversity video, and that is Fat Girl on a Plane by Kelly Devos. And it was great to meet her. It was a great event. I have a video of the event coming up very soon. I'm not sure again. This video will probably be up before that one, so that one will be coming up soon. And I got a copy, but I actually got a copy to do as a giveaway because, of course, my booktubeversary, second booktubeversary is coming up. So she signed it for a giveaway, and I also got a bit of swag with that, a little postcard and a little bookmark, both of which are double-sided, which is cool. And there's also a pin which I have put down somewhere and haven't managed to pick up. So yeah, I got those at Tassa's Cover last night, so those will be going in a giveaway, so look out for that very soon. Then I have just a little bit more bookish merch to share with you. A couple of things that I won during the 24 in 48 hour readathon, which I've vlogged, so I will leave that linked up here. I won one of their prizes, and you got 3 choices if you won a prize and you just listed what you wanted what your 3 choices would be, and they would send you one of them, which is cool. I think it's a great way to do a giveaway. And so I got these out of print yellow library card socks, and since showing these off on Instagram, everyone's been like, I've got those socks, I've got those socks, I've got the matching bag to that, I've got the matching mug to that. So apparently I was the only person that didn't have these. So it's got the author, title and due date on there, and then the borrower's name on there, and they're just really cool, and they're nice quality as well. They're nice and soft. And then I also won a Twitter giveaway. I won a signed bookmark from the author of One of Us is Lying, Karen McManus, and the upcoming Two Can Keep a Secret. And yeah, it's a bookmark, and she signed it, which is really cool. Unfortunately, I didn't win the signed copy of the Two Can Keep a Secret proof, but won the Two Can Keep a Secret bookmark, and it is signed as well, which is very exciting. And then I ordered some bookmarks, so I thought I would show you those here as well. One of them's just fallen off. You may have seen me using these over on Instagram or in my vlogs, because I have been using them all. I ordered some magnetic bookmarks. So I ordered the porg and the pumpkin spice latte, and the Mulan one is like a bonus one that they sent me because I spent over a certain amount, I think. Either that or they were just being super nice. And then the porg was in a set with the BB-8 bookmark. This one's on backwards, I'll turn it around in a minute. And then the coffee was in a set with a croissant and a hot chocolate one, which I haven't picked out because it's keeping my place in my diary right now. It's now my diary marker, but I just love, so this company is called Be-Do, and you may have seen me mention the Belle and Hermione bookmarks that I got in the Enchanted Fandoms box, and I've been wanting to make another order with them since I got those. And I just love that the back of the bookmarks looks like the back of the actual thing. So like this is the front, and then this is the back, so it's like the back of the mug or the back of the standing. And yeah, I'm just loving magnetic bookmarks right now. So I ordered with them, and I'm very happy with my order. So there you have the books and the Bookish merch. As I say, I have other videos for my unboxings, so those will be up separately on the channel. The Enchanted Fandom one is still up, and I think the Owl Crate one will be going up after this video. I think this video will be up first. So keep your eyes peeled if you want more bookish goodness. Obviously in the Owl Crate one there is another book, but I thought since I'd filmed the Owl Crate video, I wouldn't show that book here because you don't want double bookage. So yeah, let me know if you want to hear full reviews on any of these books in the comments. I will be happy to oblige as soon as I've read them, of course. I sit here and say that I'm so excited to read them. Well, a number of these books I have already read, let's face it. The Lindsey, Kelk, Paige, Toon, Giovanna, Fletcher, Bella Osborne, Fat Girl on a Plane, I have already read, and by the time this video goes up, I'll be reading, I will have read Bad Twins as well, because I am starting reading that one after I have finished reading my current read. That is the next book that I am getting to as of filming this video. It's very exciting. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so that that next video lands in your subscription feed, and I will see you with another video very soon.